Okay, so I just got done cleaning the sensor on my Fujifilm GFX, but how am I going to do that? These are large format sensor cleaning swabs, and here's APS-C sensor cleaning swabs. Now there is a medium format sensor cleaning swab out there, however it costs a fortune. I got this information, I came up with my own idea, but I thought I'd contact somebody, but the only way I get this information is if I promised not to tell anybody who told me this for sake of liability. And I'm also not liable for this if you do this either. I've been cleaning sensors for a long time. I'm really good at it. So here it is. Now this one is used, so I'm about to pop it off. His instructions were, and I was also thinking that I was going to use PEC pads. Make sure not to touch the part of the PEC pad that is going to touch your sensor. So I need to remove this one. This one is used. So this one is exactly 33 millimeters wide. And you'll notice if I actually take the swab off this crop sensor that these edges are rounded, but the blade is also rounded. These are professional sensor cleaning paddles, and I just removed the pad. These are crop sensor pads that were on here. This one was used. So I'm going to show you what I did, and this is his idea. Can't tell you who. But here we go. There are two of them glued to either side of a gift card. Now you're thinking, well, I just cut that, but I didn't. When I got done, I had to make sure that it was just a hair over 33 millimeters so I could round these edges very lightly with sandpaper. And then round the sharpened edges just like any credit card or gift card. Just take the edge off of either side there. Oh, that's not really important, but I wanted to take the edge off of either side there so I have a rolling bead that's actually touching the sensor. So I've got two of these, and I have these taped. Here's my little rubber band to hold the PEC pad on. Super glued, industrial super glue, to a cash card. And it's perfectly trimmed to the size of the Fujifilm GFX sensor. And then I put my PEC pad over top, making sure not to touch the part that's going to touch it. There's only a very thin knife's edge. I would not do this. I would not be putting it on like this either because it's hitting the table. The skin oils from the table would transfer to this, So I'm just showing you this. You would make sure when you got it out of the PEC pad case there that you absolutely did not touch this trailing edge, nor let anything else touch it for that matter. But since I'm trying to film this with one hand and do it with the other hand, and then I wrap it around and I rubber band it. I'm doing this half-arsed right now since I'm only got one hand to do it. And there we go. I clean sensors better than anybody I know, and of course this works magically. And it has the exact same give as a real sensor swab. Go one direction, reverse, go the other. After each use, I'm going to clean this off with alcohol, put it back in its little Ziploc case. These never get touched. When I pull them out, I only pull them out by the edge and make sure that the part that's going to touch the sensor never gets touched by anything. This table, my fingers, nothing. So there we go. Now you take full liability in doing this, but now I can clean my own GFX sensor. No problem. By the way, this did a miracle job. No different than these full frame sensor swabs. Just used a medium format sensor swab. This is a crop sensor swab paddle. These are meant to be disposed of, but this one's reusable. And it'd only take me 5 minutes to make another one, so brilliant idea. I can't say that I came up with this idea. I came up with another idea, which is a little bit more complicated. The guy that gave me this idea is someone in the industry. I can't tell you who, because he made sure I promised him that I would not tell anybody where I got the info from. So I hope you like this tip. If you like this video, you can make a small donation, tell me to jump off a cliff, whatever makes you happy, but it works perfectly. Okay?